Hi, I'm Rebecca Yau. The budget was announced yesterday by our Prime Minister, and some have perceived it as a caring budget, while some are not too keen about the budget at all. So let's take a look around and see what the rakyat has to say about it.
I think before the budget, it was increased, right? Then they brought it down to 15 cents. So expectations are to bring it even lower. So I think as a layman, it is difficult to interpret what is high and what is low. Yeah. So I think it's because generally, if there is a slight fuel price increase, like for example, in terms of prices of food, especially like the food that we eat every day, down in the coffee shops, they will take every opportunity to increase it at their whims and fancies. So judging on what people say it should be this low or stuff like that, I think it needs an expert to actually determine what is low and what is high. Yeah? I think it's either smoke less, don't smoke at all, or look for cheaper options. So I think basically that is the three considerations, impacting a consumer with ever increasing cigarette prices.
Okay, you see, if my comment, they shouldn't straight away increase. That time how many? 40%. They should increase gradually, like 5-10%. So now they increase to 270, right? Now it's 255. So even though they come down 15 cents, but it's not a very significant decrease. I think the first mistake is they increase 41%, which everybody.
And then they reduce
15%.
So overall, it's still there's an increase
30%.
So they cannot be considered as caring because overall the citizen for this year the budget it is still they are still on the losing end as far as citizen is concerned.
Okay.
The industry will use diesel those are transporters.
But they cannot. They want private car only rebate for private cars. But not many private cars using.
Not many private cars
are using a diesel.
In fact, those who use diesel are the big CC cars. Those are richer people. I think it's not fair. It's not fair. Those are already rich. You see, they are using bigger CC like Mercedes. They can afford anyway.
The 4-wheel drive already they can afford.
That's right.
So pay them the rebate is kacang putih to the rich people.
Yeah, it's a very small amount to them.
It's definitely have an impact for us because we're driving, people use a lot of fuels for every month, right? So the price should be lower down a bit for the fuel price.
It's not really good enough. It doesn't do much for the public, But what I see in the future, I don't think, there's any good to the public for now. There's no changes. Yes, it affects a lot of people in different sectors and all. Things are going up. Because of the fuel prices, the transport and everything has increased a lot and has affect a lot of people.
Honestly, I wanted to go through the budget this morning, but since I didn't go through, but I don't know whether the impact of the fuel and the budget has any correlation. But if it's brought down, probably that's one of the biggest costs that will help individuals, the country, economy. So I thought because it's related to a lot of things, consumer goods, so if it's brought down, I think it's good for everyone. Reduce. I think that's a good idea because it's in the long run. I feel, especially because of the environment, so for the future of our children, I think that's one of the good steps, towards that. But still, the hybrid car is not that something that everybody has the means to purchase. But still, I think it's a good start. Yeah. But I think other things should also be considered. Things that people can, recycling, organic products, but on a bigger basis, I think on a more bigger awareness basis, starting from children, housewives, even maybe giving incentives to officers, to organizations that will do that. That will help because mostly the people who work with the government, I think about more than half of them are in the lower bracket. So that probably help them through maybe at the end of the year for school-going children as well. The Raya time, Chinese New Year time. Probably that will help. Yeah.